Alright guys, I'm back at the Ford, and today I have another review. I'm reviewing this Shelby GT500, and it is very cold out here, but let's talk about what's going on with Ford here. So I'm just cold starting the Ford Mustang GT500 right now, and obviously this is a well-known Mustang that's been out since decades. This is a Shelby GT500, so it's obviously not going to be out for long. And this is specifically the 2021 model, so it's not going to be out for long. So what I want to find out is this Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 a better muscle car to buy than a Dodge Charger? So let's find out at the end of the business. So first off of here, we have your full daytime running headlights right there, and then you have one headlight right there. That's your main headlight, because these are the daytime running lights. And if we drop down here, we obviously have your fog lights right here. And then you have your fully functional air vents right there. And then you also have the black lip running across the whole Shelby GT500. And obviously you have the fog lights right there, like I said. And you have a little bit of black trim right there. And if we move on to this side, we have a fully functional grill, and you have your Cobra badge right there, which is specifically Shelby GT500. And if we drop down here, as you can see, we have your Shelby logo right there with the black stripe running all the way to the back of the vehicle. And obviously, we move up to the hood. You have hood struts, so to let out cool air, because this is not something not to be joked about. It's a 2021 Mustang, so it's not brand new, but it still pushes a lot of horsepower compared to the Dark Horse. It has way more horsepower than the Dark Horse. So now we're gonna go to the back of the Mustang and see what the back looks like. So let's go to the back. Alright, so now we're at the back of the Mustang GT500, and if we drop down here, we have dual exhaust, so 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. And up here we have your tail lights, so 3 tail lights. So if you turn on your turning signals, there's always going to be 3 tail lights, so it runs down from here. And up there you have a big spoiler specific for the Shelby GT500, and then you have the black stripe up here running from here all the way to the front of the vehicle. And if we move on to over here, you obviously have your Shelby badge right there, and you have a backup camera, which I do like a lot. And this exhaust is super loud, and it also has remote start. So now we're gonna go to the inside of the Shelby GT500 and see what's on the inside. So let's go on the inside. Alright, so now we're at the inside of the Shelby GT500, and I'm gonna show you guys to the door panel now. So to the door panel. So door panel, I like what Ford Mustang did, or the Mustang did with the Shelby GT500. I like how they did the door handle, a little bit of silver trimming right there. And obviously you bring it down there, you have a little bit more of the silver trim, which is where the grab handle where you can open the door. And then down there, a little bit on the smaller storage side, but you can fit about a lot of storage there. Not a lot, but you can fit about 2 Twinkies or something like that. And then we'll bring you guys to the inside of the car. As you can see, the GT500 right there, chassis. As you can see, it doesn't say 1 out of 500, but anyway, so we move on to in here, we have a 5-inch infotainment system right here, and you have your oil pressure, PSI, and your oil temperature. This is remote start right now. You do hear the engine sound, like I said, out there. And over here, you do have your engine start and stop right here. And you have your emergency button, your traction control, your engine exhaust loudness. So you want, like, if you're just starting up a neighborhood and you don't want people to hear that loud exhaust, you can just push it to like a normal mode or something like that. And over here you have your park, reverse, neutral, and drive to go to that 8-speed automatic transmission. And the M is for a manual transmission to go to the paddle shifts, of course. And this is your electronic parking brake. And you do have a 1 USB-A port right here. And then if we open this up, you have a whole wall socket right there to plug in your lighter or something like that. And if we move on right here, we do have 2 cup holders back here. So you can store not a lot of stuff, but those back seats are pretty uncomfortable since this is a 2-door muscle car. And if we open here, which is the glove box, very small storage, so you can barely fit anything in there. But you do have 1 USB-A port in there, by the way, which I'm a big fan of. Not too much of deep storage, so you can't store a lot of stuff in there. But I guess you can store most stuff, like, I don't know, maybe it's like a Coke or something. You definitely cannot fit a lot of Twinkies in here, but we'll just close this for now. And if we move on to over here, the seats are very nice. These are not Recaro seats, but you obviously have your Cobra badge right there. And if we move down here, we do have heated and ventilated seats right here, which is pretty nice. And now I'm gonna bring you guys to my driver's side and see what's on my driver's side. So let's go to the driver's side. All right, so now we're at the driver's side of the Mustang Shelby GT500 2021. And first start off, the steering wheel. Very suede. There's like a leather texture. I do like it a lot, with your Cobra badge in the middle. And you do have paddle shifts very long down here to go to that 8-speed automatic transmission. And I do like the controls, are very easy to set. And then you also have some silver trim down here to run through your it runs through most of the steering wheel, of course. And down here to foot pedals, we do have aluminum foot pedals, as you can see right there, which I do like a lot. And this is to open your trunk. And this is like a carbon fiber piece right here, so I do like that a lot. And I do like that you have your headlights control here, like high beams, and then your lights, and then your head vents right here. And that's why I do like a lot. And I'm gonna show you guys to the door handle now. So door handle, pretty much the same thing as the passenger side, but it's pretty much just lock and unlock your doors, control your windows and everything down there. And storage is pretty much the same thing anyways. And now I'm gonna go do my outro, because I'm not gonna show the engine because it's very cold out here. So let's go do my outro. All right, so that's all about my review of the Shelby GT500. I'm sorry I couldn't review the engine because it is very cold out here. It's like probably negative 40 degrees out here. So I want to say thank you to Gwinnett Place Ford for letting me this Shelby GT500 for review. And yep, without further ado, there's nothing else for me to say. And thank you to Gwinnett Place Ford for letting me this car for review again. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.